Today is a very special video and I'm excited about it. Hopefully you guys will be too. Hello everyone, it is Sam and I hope you guys are having a great day today. Today is a very special video because today marks my 3-year YouTube anniversary. I uploaded my very first video to YouTube 3 years ago today, which blows my mind that I'm still doing this. I'm about 600 videos in, which also blows my mind. Almost 12,000 subscribers, almost 1 million channel views. It's just amazing, and so many wonderful people that I have met and become friends with through doing this, which has been fantastic. You guys have all been amazing. You have made this so much fun. I have learned so much from so many of you, and I have made some really what I would call great lasting friendships out of this, and it has been amazing. And I just want to thank you all for this, because you guys are the ones that have made this such a fantastic journey. I've definitely learned more about myself and be able to become more open and more articulate in the things that I want to talk about, and that has been great. So it's been a really wonderful learning experience. It's kind of helped me come out of my shell a little bit as much as you can on the internet, and it's just been really great. And I kind of wanted to do something a little bit different to celebrate this, which is always hard to figure out what to do, because I feel like 3 years is a pretty substantial achievement. I've pretty much been uploading consistently for 3 years straight. I'll take like a week or two off here or there, but other than that, I've been uploading at least 1 to 3 videos every week for almost 3 years, and that just blows my mind. So sometimes it can be a little hard coming up with what you would like to do to celebrate achievements such as these. So I figured I would do a Q&A. So I took to Twitter a little bit while ago and asked you guys to ask me some questions, and I would answer them on camera, which is exactly what I'm going to do for you guys now. And my lovely friend Anders asked me, when will I start reading Discworld? I don't know. It is on my list, as he knows, because we've talked about this before. I do want to get to it soon. I just need to figure out the reading order. So Anders, if you want to tell me where to start, though I feel like you've told me this before, but I have since forgotten, let me know, and then I will pick up the first book this year. That is a promise. He also asked how many days until Christmas, and as of filming, it is 239 days. John Watley asked, have I ever wanted to be a nun? That actually is kind of a funny question, because I did. And about between the ages of, what, 14 and 16, I actually toyed with the idea of becoming a nun. If you guys may or may not know, I'm actually Catholic, to the point where my youth group leader at the time actually gave me like this whole booklet on the various orders that you can join and stuff. And then I kind of realized at some point in my life that I would probably make a horrible nun. So that didn't quite happen. But yeah, I definitely have thought about it, definitely in the past. Laura Kemp asks what my favorite memory is since joining BookTube. And honestly, I would have to say all of the friendships I've made. I've made so many wonderful friendships, and I've actually been able to meet a few booktubers. I met Angela last year, and Joss, and Amanda, and it's been a lot of fun. And I think really the thing that I'll take out of BookTube is just all of the friendships I've made, all of the like-minded people that I've been able to discuss books and life things with, and it's been pretty amazing. She also asked if I will be dyeing my hair any more colors. I actually decided that I will get my hair recolored one more time for the summer, and then I'm growing it out, because the upkeep is a lot of work and it's expensive. So I'm just going to do it one more time. I don't know the colors yet. I might keep the same colors, but I think I'm gonna add a little bit more blue. We shall see. It seems to be a little bit different every time I go in, but I am gonna do it one more time. Dylan asks why I haven't read We Are the Ants, and I am assuming this is a contemporary, because I've never heard this book, Dylan, and as we both know, fantasy is the best, so I don't read contemporary, so you clearly need to read fantasy. That is an inside joke that nobody else will probably get. April Sarah asked me what my dream in-home library looks like. I have this vision of it being not too big of a room, kind of like a cozy room, maybe about the size my bedroom is now, but it would have to have like a nook bay window with like window seats with cushions, and it would have to have a fireplace. Like, that's super important to me. A fireplace with 2 chairs on either side of it, and every other wall space is taken up with bookshelves, floor-to-ceiling bookshelves, and it should be like a taller room. Like, so you can have really tall bookcases, and they will just line the walls, and it will be gorgeous, and I will love it, and I will live in there forever. Also, the style would be more like French country, because that's my favorite type of interior design. I don't know what I'm talking about, but that style is definitely my style. My room is kind of like French country, and I would definitely love my library to look that way as well. Kind of rustic, but cozy and homey. Basically like a hovel hole. Chris Huntley asked who out of anyone would I want to play Doctor Who. I would love to see Idris Elba play the Doctor. I think he would do an amazing job with this character. He's an amazing actor, and he does intensity really well. He does intense roles really well, and I think he would be fantastic as the 13th Doctor. KJ asked me to tell you guys about my sword. As some of you may or may not know, I do in fact have an actual sword. This is a replica of the Skyward Sword from Zelda, and it is a real sword. It is metal, and I actually use this as my Link costume from a few years ago, and my dad and I had to dull the blade so I could bring it to work because it would be a weapon otherwise. So we've dulled it, plus I'm a klutz, and I would probably impale myself. But it is actually a real sword. It's very hefty. It's steel, so it has some weight to it. I keep it by my bed, you know, in case somebody decides to kidnap me, then I can deal with them with my sword. But it looks like this. It has the hilt that you guys are probably familiar with Link's swords, and then it has the little like Triforce emblem engraved right here, and it looks like this, and it comes with the scabbard. And yeah, this is my sword. Sometimes when I'm feeling down, I just remember that I have a sword. And I'm clearly badass, even though I have no idea how to use it. Becky asked, can Brenna, Bailey, and Riley be in a video with me? I do need to have them in another video soon. Right now they are currently sleeping because they have finally played and are resting because they were barking a lot earlier. So we're going to leave them for now and let them rest, but I do want to have them in a new video soon. Sherry asked me what my favorite video is to film. I actually really like my monthly favorites videos. I just find them fun kind of sharing with you guys all of the things that I liked in the course of the month. So favorites videos, I really enjoy filming, and I also do like filming tag videos. I find them to be fun and entertaining. Caroline asked how my reading tastes have changed over the years. I think I've definitely noticed a change in my reading. I think I've read a lot since I was a young age. I've been a pretty voracious reader since about the age of 9. So I've read a lot of books in my lifetime, and I've noticed the older that I get, the more I'm aware of what I like and what I don't like. And the more great books I read, the more I'm able to recognize books that are more poorly written. So I feel like I've definitely become more discerning in my taste, and I think I've also become less afraid to kind of admit when I don't think a book is good or well written, which I like, because why waste your time on crappy books? And I like being more aware and kind of reading a book and analyzing it more, being more critical, because you can definitely still like a book, but you can still be critical of it as well, because nothing is perfect in life. And I think I've just become more of a discerning reader, I think is how I would describe how my tastes have changed over the years. Dylan also asked strawberry chocolate or regular milk, and I would have to say regular milk, honestly. I am a big milk drinker. Everybody in my family is, minus my sister who can't have dairy, but we're all pretty big milk drinkers. We go through a lot of milk in a day, but I also like chocolate milk. Strawberry milk I could take or leave. I'm sorry, I just not the biggest fan. Colleen asked if I could be a character in any television show, what show would I pick and what character I would be? I would definitely pick Doctor Who, and I would choose to be a companion. I don't know if I want to be any of those companions or just a companion in general, but I would definitely want to be on Doctor Who and like travel in the TARDIS and go to the past, because that would be amazing. Jay from the Awkward Bookworm asked what animal I would want to be and why. Definitely a wolf. I love wolves. I always have. They're my absolute favorite animal. I think they're just gorgeous creatures, and it would be awesome to be one and be able to like lope through a forest and run and just be kind of live in the moment and be wild. And I think Night Eyes is a character from the Farseer trilogy helped me really appreciate wolves all the more. Lucy asked if I were to be stranded on an island, what book box set would I take? I would definitely take a box set of all Robin Hobb's books, because that's like 15, almost 16 books to keep me occupied forever. And they're like, almost all of them are about 700 to 900 pages each, so I'd be set. Kate asked if I could bring one book creature to life, what would it be? Ooh, that's a hard one. I would have to say dragons. Yeah, they would be scary, and they would probably like kill everything and everybody, but they would be pretty awesome and fantastic too. Plus, if you have dragons like from the Aragon series, or even the dragons from Robin Hobb's books, then you could in fact reason with them. As long as they're not the dragons from Middle Earth, from Tolkien's world, then I'm fine, because his dragons were all evil. Like, Smaug was the least evil of all of the dragons, so as long as I could reason with them, you know, on some level, then I would definitely bring dragons. Also, Paola sent me this tweet as well in response to this, and thank you, Paola, because you're very, very sweet, and that made my day. I also hope I didn't just butcher your name. Simone asked me what books I'd most like to reread, and I would have to say the books that I'm currently rereading, which are all of Tamara Pierce's books. It's been years since I've reread them. I'm way overdue for a reread. I'm currently on the first quartet, but I definitely intend to get to all of her books this year, so those would have to be my pick. Alright guys, that is it for this Q&A video. Thank you to everyone who submitted a question, and I hope you guys found it fun, entertaining. I also want to thank you all for an amazing 3 years on YouTube. You guys have made it fantastic. It's been a lot of fun. This has just been a wonderful, wonderful experience for me, and I've enjoyed every moment of it. So I just want to say thank you guys all, because you guys are all amazing. You are fantastic and amazing, and you blow my mind every single day. So thank you, everybody. Alright guys, that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys all have an amazing day. Until next time, bye!